everyone to my bi-weekly shop update for Studio Flexless. The last 2 weeks have been very focused on stand making, as will the next week to 2 weeks, in preparation for all of the shows going on at this point. So I finished up 2 stands in the last couple of weeks. This one for my Pinyon Pine is made out of Chechen or Caribbean rosewood with Osmopolix as the finish. And then this one, my wife Lydia's Elm Forest, is oxidized African mahogany in this lovely black, also with Osmopolix on it. Currently working on the 3rd stand that I'm showing, which will be made out of Chechen and oxidized black. So for that 3rd stand, I've already started planing the raw material down to thickness. I've laid out all the parts that I need, so the legs and the top onto these 2, and then I'm gonna keep going with that. It's got a little bit more to get to thickness. So this stand for my Pinyon in particular was drawn up in CAD, and I spent a lot of time figuring it out in the 3D world before I even touched wood. I was able to draw up plans for all the pieces, and then I even printed some one-to-one templates that I made just to help me cut the legs. We've got the angled leg there, and this leg there, and then a whole bunch of labeling for the angles, so it was a lot easier to just cut them out on the track saw and get it glued together. So this stand also has a lot of book matching going on, so I book matched the top as well as each individual side. And then I was able to do a really good grain match on pretty much all of the sides. These weren't from the same board, but I think they were from the same tree. Worked out really well. So one interesting thing about this stand is that the oxidizing behaved a little bit differently based upon what board each individual piece of wood came from. So the frame and the rails and the legs all came from the same board, whereas the top was a separate board, same color when it's raw, but it's absorbed differently. So it actually absorbed differently across the board. So there's a little bit more brown up in here, whereas these 2 pieces that make up the top are much darker, and that's very different in certain lighting from the rails. But if you have a high light on it, it does look very consistent across the board. that's it for my bi-weekly shop update. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and hope to see you in 2 weeks.